Hey guys, the video that I'm making today isn't going to be based off of an article or anything. This is just going to be me talking to you guys about the current state of things with the fandom, with Disney, and just the crazy things that are happening right now with Captain Marvel. Seriously, a year ago, I would never have thought that we would be at where we're at right now with Captain Marvel. Things are getting so out of control. It's crazy, man. The Rotten Tomatoes situation with Captain Marvel, and obviously, Captain Marvel wasn't the only thing having to do with that. Episode 9 played a part in that as well, and Disney just in general. But Captain Marvel is a big factor in all of that. The whole Rotten Tomatoes, the ratings for audience want to see just plummeting to levels we've never seen for a Marvel movie or any other sort of real big blockbuster movie for a long time. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Captain Marvel is worse than The Last Jedi. How can I say that before the film has even been out yet? Well, it's because I'm not even saying that Captain Marvel the film is worse than The Last Jedi the film, even though there's a huge chance that it could actually be, which is just crazy to think about, at least for people who are huge Marvel fans like me. I'm going through what you people went through who are, huge Star Wars fans. I'm going through right now what you guys went through last year, or technically 2 years ago, I guess. And it really just tears me up on the inside, because the Marvel Cinematic Universe is seriously one of my favorite things in my life. I love it so much. I've been a fan of this universe. I've gone and seen every single Marvel movie that's ever been out in theaters. I'm a huge fan of this universe, man. Seriously, it really does hurt me to see where we're at right now, and I just can't believe that Kevin Feige would let this get to this place. Like, how could you go from making Infinity War, which is like the pinnacle of greatness for the MCU? How can you get from there to here so fast in the course of 2 films? Well, technically 3 because of Ant-Man, but that really doesn't have anything to do with Infinity War, or Captain Marvel, or Endgame, which are kind of the 3 films that all kind of tie really close in together. Kevin Feige, you've done such a great job up to this point. What happened? I seriously think that Disney is just biting down real hard on the whole identity politics thing. They probably talked to Kevin Feige about this and were like, hey, this is what we want to do. And I think that's what happened. I think Disney as a whole is just like embracing the identity politics like in full-fledged right now. The crazy thing is that when Spider-Man started to come out, when Spider-Man Homecoming was out, Kevin Feige was talking about how Spider-Man was going to be the face of the MCU. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I remember that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Spider-Man can kind of take the mantle from Iron Man when Tony Stark is done and stuff and all that. And now we're at this spot where suddenly Captain Marvel shows up out of nowhere, and hey, this is the face of the MCU. Whatever happened to Spider-Man? There was something weird that happened in the past couple years. There's something just really weird going on with Disney, and The Last Jedi is just another proof of this. Like, how can you go from The Force Awakens, which, a lot of people don't like The Force Awakens, and I can understand that. That's totally fine. I enjoyed The Force Awakens, and I was like, this is okay. It's not a perfect film, but this could be a great setup for a really good trilogy. It really could have been. But obviously they botched it. They had so many good things going for them with The Force Awakens, and even with Rogue One. Rogue One wasn't really okay. The Rogue One wasn't all that great. I'll say that. But even with Rogue One, you can be like, hey, there's some really cool stuff in here. I could see how things could really be going in the right direction. Then The Last Jedi came out. All of that went down the drain with The Last Jedi. They completely embraced identity politics. You had purple-haired women showing up and ordering everyone around out of nowhere, no relevance at all to the story. You had stupid sequences like Canto Bight. You had characters that were completely unnecessary in the film, like Rose Tico. Everything that's happening with that happened with The Last Jedi is now happening again with Captain Marvel, but it's on a whole nother level. Things are out of control when it comes to Captain Marvel. Things were bad with The Last Jedi, especially after the film came out. But before the film came out, people weren't really all that worried. People were excited about The Last Jedi. I was excited about The Last Jedi. Jeremy was excited about The Last Jedi. There were so many people that were actually hyped for The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi came out. Everyone noticed the issues. Everyone saw what Disney was actually doing with the film, and so they started to stand up against it. We're at a different place now. Captain Marvel isn't even out yet, and people are already freaking out about the film for good reason, because they can see, even in the marketing for Captain Marvel, just how much Disney is pushing the identity politics, and it's out of hand. They are going full force now. The marketing for Captain Marvel, if you don't see the identity politics and the political agendas that they're pushing with the marketing Captain Marvel, then you are completely blind. It is so obvious. The first trailer for Captain Marvel came out, and I was like, it doesn't really... I didn't want to admit that that it looked bad. Because I love the MCU. I was kind of in the same place that Jeremy was at with The Last Jedi when he first saw it. I was like, this... Okay, I guess it looks okay, but deep down I was like, man, this really doesn't look that good. And now I'm fully just like, yeah, this is not good. This is not good. Everything that Brie Larson opening her mouth in all these different interviews is just out of hand. Captain Marvel is already worse than The Last Jedi was, just with the identity politics and the political agendas that Disney is pushing with this film. It is on a whole other level. Last Jedi was pretty bad because with the things that they were pushing in that film, but they are completely embracing it with Captain Marvel, and it's like I feel like Disney is just jumping right into identity politics. The Rotten Tomatoes situation where, come on, if you don't think that Disney wasn't involved with Rotten Tomatoes shutting down the want to see ratings on the Rotten Tomatoes website, then I don't know. You're not paying attention to what's happening with all of this. Disney obviously had some sort of hand in this, and that is crazy. They're trying to shut down the negative opinions that people are giving for this film because of the things that Brie Larson has said and because of the trailers that just don't look good. They're trying to shut us down from having an opinion. That in itself makes this so much worse than The Last Jedi ever was. At least with The Last Jedi, sure, they attacked us. The filmmakers attacked us, Lucasfilm attacked us fans and all that stuff, who called them out for their BS in The Last Jedi. But when you go to the new extreme of actually silencing us, that is horrible, man. That is on a whole other level. It is insane. I can't actually believe that we're at this point right now. Captain Marvel is going to be worse than The Last Jedi in every single way. I don't think this film is... I seriously don't think that this film is going to be that good, mainly because of Brie Larson. Brie Larson is like Holdo, but like for the entire film. How awful does that sound? It sounds so bad. And this is where we're at. This is where we're at right now. I never thought that I would say this about a Marvel movie. Kevin Feige, I hate the direction that this is going. I seriously do. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was just kind of a video where I just had to get out what I'm going through right now with the whole Captain Marvel situation. And let me know in the comments below what you think. Let's talk about it. I do want to hear what you guys have to say. And with that being said, subscribe to Geeks and Gamers. Check out the website as well. There's cool things that are going to be coming on the website, and I'm really excited about that. So with that being said, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.